I see you, all big fans of hot dogs and explore Tulsa.
You know, Stevie, there is plenty of history surrounding the hot dog.
A lot of bread and chili, too.
Some say the hot dog dates back to 1487, 5 years before Columbus sailed for the New World.
Others say that the hot dog wasn't really famous until it started being sold in New York City back in the 1860s.
But there is no argument that dogs taste their best when served in ballparks all over the country.
Tom Lohr set out to prove that point by traveling across the U.S. in search of the perfect ballpark hot dog.
I'm a lifelong baseball fan. I've gone to games every year, and whenever you go to the baseball park, you've got to have a hot dog. So you go to the games, you have a hot dog. That sort of, by osmosis, makes you a bit of an expert no matter where you go. I spent 24 years working on surface-to-air and cruise missile systems for the military, and then I spent a year in Antarctica, and then 6 more years in the pipeline industry. And last July, I decided that I've had enough of that work stuff. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Because no matter how rich or powerful you are, or good looking, the one thing you never have enough of is time. So I took off, and last year I drove the entire length of Route 66. I tried to plan my stops in the evening along in some town that had a minor league baseball team or major league baseball team. I was there, and then on the way back, I was stopping on these baseball parks, taking a picture of the hot dogs I was eating, posting them on my Facebook page, and people started asking me, who's got the best hot dog? And I didn't really know. I never had a grading system. So for the hot dog part, the grade of hot dogs, I got in touch with the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, and there really is such an entity. It's in Washington. And they helped me come up with a grading system for just the run-of-the-mill hot dog, the hot dog you get when you go to the counter and say, give me a dog. And then I came up with one for the stadium, because hot dogs taste better in the ballpark. That same hot dog wouldn't taste the same out on the regular park or in the street. And combine the two for an overall rating and figure out who's got the best overall baseball hot dog experience. Now, there's 6 factors I judge them on. One's the bun, and the taste, which is the frank itself, the availability of toppings, the price of the dog, the portability of the dog. That's how easy it is to get it from once you buy it at the stand down your seat without getting mustard all over the place. And the last factor is what's called the it factor. The it factor can be something like the Dodger dog that's so famous that people go to the ballpark and they're going to have a Dodger dog, or a specialty dog that people say, hey man, I got to go to the ballpark and try one of those. Case in point would be Texas Rangers. They have a $26 2-foot long, 2-pound hot dog called a boomstick. It's designed to feed 3 to 4 people. That's the it factor. The hot dogs here, a couple things that I say about One Oak Field is, number one, for a AA ballpark, we're probably in the top 10% of ballparks in the nation. This ballpark actually puts some of the AAA parks to shame. It's a fantastic location. It's easy to get to, plenty of parking, free parking if you want to find it. The selection of food is really good, and the specialty dogs in particular. The run-of-the-mill dog is pretty darn good, but if you go to get the specialty dogs, in particular I'm fond of the firecracker dog, which is this meat bomb on a pretzel bun that's just absolutely delicious, and you got to have one if you go to the ballpark. It's a fabulous park. I don't think people in Tulsa realize how lucky we are to have a great ballpark and a great location, all at a very affordable price. What makes a hot dog taste better at a baseball park? It's the sensory input. It's the sun in your face, the crack of the bat, the smack of the glove, the roar of the crowd, all the other smells wafting through the air, the peanuts, the beer, the people you meet. All that combined just makes that dog taste so much better. It tricks your brain. It's the same reason that a glass of wine tastes so much better around a campfire with friends rather than it does watching reruns of Breaking Bad on your couch at home. It's just the surroundings and who you're with. That makes it taste so much better. And it's the same with hot dogs.